अव्यक्त वतन में हम उड़ के चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में। जाना है वहाँ हमको जहाँ बाप और दादा है, हो जाना है वहाँ हमको जहाँ बाप और दादा है। बनना है संपूर्ण किया बाबा से वादा है, जो बाबा से किया था वो वादा निभाएंगे। हम उड़ के चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में। देहधारी ना याद आए, हो ये देह ना याद आए, देहधारी ना याद आए, ये पतित पुरानी सी हो दुनिया भी ना याद आए। याद आए तो बस अपना वो वतन ही याद आए। इस दुनिया से क्या लेना, वो नगरी हमारी है, हमको है वहाँ रहना। हम ज्ञान से सज धज के उस नगरी में जाएंगे। हम उड़ के चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में। वतन में है ठहरे हुए बाबा हमारे लिए, हो वतन में है ठहरे हुए बाबा हमारे लिए। कर रहे हैं इंतजार घर ले जाने के लिए। आकारी बन कर के हम वतन में जाएंगे। हम उड़ के चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में, हो अव्यक्त वतन में, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं उस प्यारे से वतन में, हो उस मीठे से वतन में।
Taking everyone's love remembrances when I went to offer bhog to Baba. Baba, when he invoked me, and it's with lot of love, I offered bhog. I gave love remembrances of everyone, and also love remembrances of those who offered bhog today for birthday, for whatever reason. Baba, with lot of love, accepted bhog and very smilingly Baba was giving very loveful drishti to each one of us. And then when Baba looked at me, I said, Baba, everyone is sending love remembrances, but also some they want blessing, some want light, some want power. So everyone have different requests. So Baba was smiling, and then Baba said, at this time, what is most important to take light from God, but to share with others, you need connection. And one is connection of intellect, other is of the heart. So when intellect is connected with Baba, then you get light from Baba. And then when your heart has love for Baba, that also create connection. So Baba says here one connection is where you get light, but other connection is relationship. In that you get power, and that is from your heart. That means your heart is to be full of love for Baba, remembering Baba, connected with Baba. And intellect, line of intellect should be very clear so that you keep receiving. That light is like current. No? So Baba said, like if anyone feel confused or they just feel lost, so you have to help them to create connection. So it is from your connection they will be able to get the connection. It will be with Baba, but they will want to, they will need help, they want help. And you will be able to help if your intellect is connected with Baba. Because then when you will tell or say, or even through thoughts, give them that connection. And why? With love from the heart, the connection is required because that is where power comes. When there is relationship with one who is ocean, one who is almighty, so there is lot of power in that. And Baba said that when it comes to blessings, everyone has to do something, either in effort, something special, or elevated actions of some kind. So as soon as you do something special, then Baba gives blessing to the children, because you need to do something for receiving blessing. There are some blessings which Baba always give. You have blessing of divine intellect, you have blessing of receiving knowledge. But then when you want to feel in your life that I am getting blessings more and more from Baba, then you have to make some special efforts, do some special elevated actions, and then you get blessings. So Baba said that it will really be very, very necessary to have both types of connection. When you think of Baba or anyone with love from heart, you will get connected. Same is with the intellect. That is why pure heart, clean intellect should be your aim. And then Baba gave love remembrances, and I came back here. Om Shanti.
सदा बच्चों को आंची आंची करते हैं, ठीक है? अच्छा, से तो आज ही करा लेना। बाप कहते हैं, बाप भी एक शर्त डालते हैं, अभी शर्त मंजूर होगी, होगी, होगी। सभी हाजी तो करो, हाजी पक्का। थोड़ा भी आनाकानी नहीं करेंगे। अभी अभी टीवी में निकालो सबकी शिकलें। अच्छा, बाप को भी खुशी होती है कि सभी बच्चे हाजी हाजी करने वाले। अच्छा,
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vyakti Parivar. Today's day 4. A visionary's voice in the words of Dadi Prakashmani ji. Discovering my role in service. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Oh, Shanti, we all had a beautiful day yesterday with the presence of Dadi, looking at Dadi, listening to Dadi, thinking about her role, her beautiful qualities. This morning in Murli, Baba kept saying, service, service, service. Right? To remain safe, you need service. Because intellect is busy and you speak the words of knowledge. No, we are talking about finding my role in service. I think for me, I don't think ever I thought what is my role in service, but I keep watching how the role emerges. Our all attention should be on making quality efforts. In drama, no, any actor, whenever a role has to be given, is based on what is special, what are the qualities in that person. And based on that, the role is given. Because they will practice, they will have rehearsal, or somewhere is based on the qualities the role is given. For me, I always have paid attention to my own efforts, my own transformation, how I have to improve, where I have to change. And that's whole life, and it's very enjoyable because whatever then service comes to me is so interesting when I think of not role but service, which Baba uh, was made me instrument for since I am young, since I was young as a Brahmin. Very, very beautiful, different ways of service, different, very good quality service. But then internally, like the thought is to create the right image of organization, to represent the organization or Baba's Yagya with the right, right words, right personality, but also keep increasing, like keep learning, because this vastness of understanding help, we could help other souls very much. And then, like, Baba said this morning that if you really want to be a good teacher, then you have to, it's not just give knowledge, but your words, your actions, that could be called character, should also be very visible. What you talk, way you talk, or way you walk, everything, because that's very important for a good teacher. So, role, some people are very much into role conscious, right? What is my role? What is my role? But I have never thought about it. I always just, I'm with Baba, I'm so happy. Baba is giving, and I enjoy giving whatever Baba is giving, share with others, right? When you receive love from Baba, you will be loving, right? When ocean of knowledge, giving knowledge, we reflect and do churning, then we are able to share many insights. Right? So we keep receiving from Baba and keep becoming that. And definitely then from there, whatever Baba wants me to give. Because whenever I think, I don't ever feel I've done anything in life in the sense of seva. Then I realized, because I always had feeling that it always had been so higher and important, that I just thought it's Baba. Yes, we all, each one of us have to be nimit, allow Baba to use. But I have to keep increasing my qualification, whether it's refining the understanding of knowledge, clarity in knowledge, clarity of intellect, keep refining, and more virtues in life, dharana. So as much I become a qualified instrument, that much Baba keep giving or making one as instrument in the service. And then you can call it as the playing the role. When I am introduced as regional coordinator, I'm not very happy necessarily. Some might be, but I like when people talk about whatever spiritual experiences they had being together, because I like that more. And then, of course, whenever whatever role is required, that when Baba feels that you are fit for that, then that role in service is given to you. So I always have uh, very, very beautiful roles, but not me. I always feel it's Baba. But when I'm saying Baba, some feel that Baba must be doing. But of course, our efforts are important for that. You all must have heard yesterday 14 points Dadiji shared, or from Dadiji's classes have been chosen. So I thought I will read two and kind of revise those points. So I like very much when Dadi is saying that following godly disciplines and maryadas. Following godly disciplines and maryadas is the decoration of Brahman life. We need to inculcate them in our lives. We need to inculcate them in our lives and constantly keep moving forward or progress. Maryadas and disciplines. The second point is always remember that we are the light of God's eyes. We are the light of God's eyes, and just hide yourself in God's eyes. Hide yourself in God's eyes. So when there are storms of Maya, your stage will not shake. When there are storms of Maya, you will not be shaken. Always remain under the canopy of Bapdada. Always remain under the canopy of Bapdada. So the protector Father will always protect you. Protector Father will always protect you. So Dadi ji, from her experience, the point she used in her life, we saw it very clearly. Her disciplines were not seen as restrictions or hard rules. No, she liked them. Maryada, she loved them because she felt so royal about that. Whether Maryadan is speaking or saying, all different ways Maryadas. And that's what she is sharing. And I think we also should pay attention to that. Om Shanti.
ये भी क्यों आता कि हम अनादि अविनाशी श्रेष्ठ आत्माएं थी, हम आदि काल में श्रेष्ठ देवता थे, जो थे हमें वैसे ही होना है। तो ये होने के लिए पुरुषार्थ करना है, न कि इच्छा करना। इच्छा मनुष्य करता है मुझे सभी प्यार की दृष्टि से देखे, तो इच्छा से सभी प्यार की दृष्टि से नहीं देखेंगे, पर मैं स्वयं सभी को प्यार की दृष्टि से देखूंगी तो ऑटोमेटिकली मुझे प्यार मिलेगा। तो इच्छा से प्यार नहीं मिलेगा, परंतु स्वयं प्यार देने से प्यार मिलेगा। इसीलिए रिस्पेक्ट देने से रिस्पेक्ट मिलेगा, न कि रिस्पेक्ट इच्छा मांगने से मिलेगा, नहीं मिलेगा। इच्छा वस्तु वैभव की होती तो ये वस्तु और वैभव ये सब अल्पकाल के सुख के है। तो जो अल्पकाल के सुख की इच्छा करेगा तो जरूर अल्पकाल की चीज आज होंगी कल न होंगी, तो उसकी फीलिंग आएगी। तो इच्छा फीलिंग में लाया माना फेल किया, तो इच्छा मनुष्य को फेल्यूर कर लेती। इसीलिए इनका नाम है इच्छा मात्रम अविद्या। अविद्या माना ज्ञान। हम फिर दूसरी तरह से भी आते, इच्छा करते हैं कि मैं इनसे भी ज्ञान में आगे जाऊं। तो आप कहेंगे ये तो अच्छी बात है, पर मिसाल कोई कारणों से अच्छे नहीं आगे जा सकते, तो भी चलते चलते उसको नाव में दिया जाए। तो नाव में दी भी मनुष्य को फेल्यूर कर देती, कमजोर बना देती। लेकिन बाबा ने हमें जो ज्ञान दिया है, वो ज्ञान से हमें ये ध्यान रहता कि हमें बाप से तो वर्षा मिलेगा, पर टीचर से तो पढ़ाई पढ़नी है। तो मैं इच्छा से पढ़ाई नहीं पढ़ती, पर मुझे टीचर मिला ही है पढ़ाई के लिए, और स्टूडेंट माना कि ऊंचे से ऊंची पढ़ाई पढ़ते आगे बढ़े। तो पढ़ना ये मेरा जीवन का धर्म है, क्यों मुझे परम शिक्षक मिला। तो पढ़ना मेरा जीवन का धर्म है, तो मैं अपना धर्म पालन करती, धर्म माना धारणा करती। तो धारणा है मुझे पढ़ना है, और पढ़ाई में मुझे फुल ध्यान देना है। ये एक मेरा धारणा अलग चीज है। पर अगर मैं इच्छा करूंगी, मैं पढ़ूं, मैं ये करूं, फिर कभी कर सके कभी न कर सके, तो बुद्धि स्थिति अप डाउन होती है। तो इसके अंदर बहुत सूक्ष्म अंतर आता है। इसलिए कहा हमें किसी भी प्रकार की इच्छा नहीं करनी है।
दादी ओ मीठी दादी, किया हमको प्यार कितना, किया हमको प्यार कितना, किया हमको प्यार कितना।
Om Shanti. So we had been hearing about our Dadi ji whole month, and we know that many Baba's children who had experience being with Dadi, and they had been sharing their experience, and we had been listening, right? Today we want to introduce you one soul who was very near to Dadi. And I am sure many of you must not have heard about him. And because sometimes we see, oh, this one is next to Dadi standing, this one, you won't see him much next to Dadi standing or in photograph or anywhere. But in reality, he was very near to Dadi. And we all know that when we go to Madhuban, that Dadi, first thing he will ask, what would you like to eat, right? And also tolis and all those things. So especially we know two names like Gulab Jamun and Dil Khush, right? But actually there are so many tolis. And for Dadi, you know, every year on the 25th of August, when we had to offer bhog, we think about what should we offer bhog, what should we make, right? But in Madhuban, this brother who is very near to Dadi, he used to make so many types of toli, and he's still making every 25th of August. And today, let's count how many types of toli were made yesterday for Dadi's bhog. And this is the brother who himself made all these tolis. And these are 50 types of tolis. So you can see, you can count them, and you can watch how they look like and their names. I'm sure we won't be able to remember all the names, but let's see, and we'll see that brother also who made those stories, and every single day that they used to call him, and he was very near to Dadiji. Let's watch.
हमें प्यार बहुत है दादी से, दादी बिन रह ना पाए हम। हमें प्यार बहुत है दादी से, दादी बिन रह ना पाए हम। तो दादी के अरमानों का आओ संसार सजाए हम। हमें प्यार बहुत है दादी से, दादी बिन रह ना पाए हम। तो
मालपुआ और ये
रसगुल्ला, राजभोग, चमचम, काला जामुन, गुलाब जामुन, मूंग की दाल का हलवा, बादाम का हलवा, जिलाबी, बूंदी की गोली, ये गुजिया, एक केसर बर्फी, ये डायमंड मठरी, दिलखुश,
दादी की मनपसंद टोली।
दिलखुश, फिर चंद्रकला, ये दाल मोठ, काजू मिठाई, बूंदी का लड्डू, गोल मठरी, चना दाल, चॉकलेट बर्फी, बेसन लड्डू, बाकरवड़ी, मूंग दाल, पिंक कलर की बर्फी, माजून, साठा, ये पालक सेवी, टमाटर सेवी, बालूशाही, कचौरी, गुलकंद और काजू मिठाई, बादाम मिठाई, तले बत्ती, सेवी का लड्डू, पेढ़ा, समोसा, शक्करपारा, कचौरी, सफ़ेद चूड़ा, खट्टा मीठा पीला चूड़ा, काजू रोस्ट, पतली सेवी, वड़ा, काजू बादाम पिस्ता का वड़ा, मिक्स फरसान, गुड़ की सेवी, पापड़ी, धार वाली गाठिया, वेपर्स और गाठिया,
ओम
और
शांति।
एक बाकी है।
आप हमारे किशोर भाई दादी के लिए 50 प्रकार के भोग बनाए हुए हैं। दादी को इनको बहुत, दादी से इनका बचपन से ही बहुत प्यार रहा है। जब से आए हैं तब से दादी की गोदी में पले हुए हैं, और दादी भी इनको बहुत प्यार करती थी। और आज उतने ही प्यार से इन्होंने बाबा की दादी के लिए भोग बनाया है। बहुत रोए हैं दादी के लिए किशोर भाई।
ओ
आज वो
संसार
दादी की यादों में
सजाए
से निकल रहे हैं।
हम। हमें प्यार बहुत है दादी से, दादी बिन रह ना पाए हम। तो दादी के अरमानों का आओ संसार सजाए हम।
Om Shanti. Isn't it interesting, right? We just went into the bandar of Shantivan, right? It's amazing the way. And this brother, he himself makes all these stories, you know. And one other place you can see him is on the stage. He will dance in front of all daddies with lot of joy, lot of intoxication. And he's always smiling. He never gets tired making tolis. So he, did you all count how many? I was counting, and of course it's 50. I think he said in the end one more has to be made. And that tray, that's the bhog was offered. to Dadiji yesterday. So we are lucky to see, and of course, when we go to Madhuban, we will be able to eat also. So that's Dadiji's day, and Dadiji used to love feed everyone. That's why she's getting all this work also, and we are also getting it. So this brother, his name is Brother Kishore. He's in trolley department and he makes all the trolleys for years and years, and he was favorite to Dadi. So we wanted to introduce you with him. So when you go to Madhuban, you can meet him. Okay, so let's start. Welcome to Vyakti Journey and Sisters sharing through their own stage, revealing the beauty of the Creator.
हम एक एक महामंडलेश्वर को दादी जी से मिलाने के लिए ले आते थे। तो दादी जी बाबा के कमरे में उनसे मिलती थी, जो बाबा का रूम वहां पर पांडवों में बना हुआ है। और दादी जी बाबा की गद्दी पर बैठी होती थी तो महात्मा भी आकर के सामने बैठ जाते थे, कुर्सी पर या सोफे पर नहीं। जो दादी जी का रूम है, सिटिंग रूम, वहां भी नहीं, बाबा के कमरे में दादी बैठती थी, बाबा की गद्दी पर, और वो महात्मा लोग आकर के सामने बैठते थे। एक एक को हम मिला रहे थे। तो एक बार की बात है कि दादी जी वहां पर बैठी हुई थी और किसी बहन को दादी जी से कोई जरूरी काम था, कोई राय लेनी थी या कोई बात थी। दादी जी महात्मा से मिल रही है और वो बहन दादी से कोई बात कर रही है। तो दादी उसको कहती है, बैठ जाओ ना, आराम से बैठ के बात करो। जहां दादी बैठी हुई है, बाबा की गद्दी, उस बहन को दादी कह रही है कि आप आराम से बैठ जाओ ना, बात करनी है मेरे से, मतलब खड़े खड़े ना बैठ करो, बैठ के बात करो। अब ये बात बड़ी सिंपल है, आप लोगों ने भी सुनी, आपको भी सिंपल लगा होगा। बाद में वो महात्मा मुझे बुला के कहता है, कमाल की आपकी दादी है, हमारे आसन के तो कोई नजदीक भी नहीं आ सकता जहां पर हम बैठते हैं, और वो दादी के पास बैठ गई है। उनको लगा वो दादी जी का आसन है जहां दादी जी बैठी हुई थी बाबा की गद्दी पर। कहता है उनके आसन के साथ कोई दूसरी बहन आके बैठ जाए। ये है दादी जी की विनम्रता। दादी जी को कई बार हमें कई वीआईपीज को हम लेके आते थे तो वो कहते थे हमें पहचानना मुश्किल है कि इसमें से दादी प्रकाशमणि कौन है। सभी दादियां जब खड़ी रहती थी कि सारी दादियां जैसे इनकी कोई ना तो खास एक्स्ट्रा ड्रेस है, ना कोई खास आसन है, ना कोई इनका विशेष जैसे कोई लगता है, रूप लगता है कि ये इनकी चीफ है। सारे एक जैसे ही नजर आते हैं। ये दादी जी की विशेषता थी। ये अहम भाव कि मैं चीफ ऑफ द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन हूं, दादी जी में हमने कभी नहीं देखा, बिल्कुल नहीं देखा दादी जी में। उनकी शक्ति से, उनके वाइब्रेशन से हम लोगों के अंदर ये ताकत रही। हम कभी भी कोई बात जैसी है वैसे दादी को करते रहे, कभी उसमें संकल्प भी नहीं आ सकता था, क्योंकि उनका विश्वास था। उनके विश्वास ने हमारी स्टेज को ऐसा बनाया कि हम कोई बात दूसरी करने का संकल्प भी नहीं कर सकते थे। ये दादी जी की शक्ति थी, दादी जी की विशेषता थी। सच्चाई पर चलना और सच्चाई पर दूसरे को भी चलाने की शक्ति देना, वाइब्रेशन देना, ये दादी की, क्योंकि इतनी ताकत थी उनके अंदर, आत्मा के अंदर। इसलिए दादी के साथ वर्षों काम किया, कई जगह जाने का मौका मिला, साथ में रहे। कई जगह पर वो सीन हमारे आंखों के सामने है, जब दादी को उदयपुर यूनिवर्सिटी में पीएचडी की डिग्री दी गई। उस समय हम दादी के साथ कौन कौन जाएगा, उस वक्त एक मिनी बस थी, उसमें हम सब लोग चले थे उदयपुर में, दादी को साथ लेकर के। और दादी को जब पीएचडी की डिग्री दी गई थी, वो सीन हमारे सामने है। मगर दादी जी ने पीएचडी डिग्री भी, दादी कहती है भाई ये क्या है, ये तो चलो भी लोग कह रहे हैं तो हमने कहते हैं ठीक है, बाकी हमें जो बाबा ने डिग्री दी हुई है वो इसके बाद उसके लिए ये क्या चीज है, नथिंग, कुछ भी नहीं है। कि दादी को कभी भी हम कहते थे डॉक्टर, दादी कहती ना भाई ना ना, ये लोगों के ये शब्द हैं, हमारी भाषा में ये चीजें नहीं हैं। हम तो सेवक हैं, विनम्रता से बाबा के कार्य को आगे बढ़ा रहे हैं।
दादी जी आपको न हम भूल पाएंगे, जो साथ में बीते पल वो याद आएंगे।
Om Shanti. So now I would like to invite our angel Sister Gayatri. Welcome.
So today, Thursday, we'll be looking at discovering my role in service. And today we were looking at honoring the legacy. And so we moved to that, to Dadi's role in service. In asking Dadi the question, which you will soon see on the screen, I just want to set a context for this particular question of Dadi's role in service. Dadi ji embodied an amazing grace. She radiated the graciousness of God in such a way that made everyone feel deserving of God's love. She radiated Baba's love freely with no strings attached and made us feel that we were truly Baba's long lost and now found children, his Sikhi children. She embraced us with smiles. Dadi was known for her smiles, and she left many, many smiles behind. And so she would embrace us with her smiles that melted our hearts. And she took us into sacred spaces where she ended and Baba began. In her answer, she would say to us, which you're going to hear in answer to the inquiry question, I have love for everyone, and everyone has love for me. And from this, I understood that my role was a rather unique one. He said these things with such an assurance, with such confidence, but yet they were so true because who she was and what she was saying, there was no difference. So the reflective inquiry question today is, we asked her, Dadi, you played a very clear and special role in service, but perhaps it was not always clear. Can you describe a time when you first came to understand the role you would play in service? Dadiji's voice and the words of Dadi Prakashmani, she said in answer to that, I always have the thought that I have dedicated my life to bringing benefit to the world. This is what I really, really value about Dadi Prakashmani. She always had the world in her soul. She served the world. She never served a country or a region. As a young woman, it was as if I lived in anticipation of the days when I would become an instrument for world benefit on the basis of following elevated spiritual principles, godly principles that are universal. I always felt that God knew my future at every moment and at every second. And because of that, I felt that I was inspired to maintain spiritual enthusiasm and to serve many other souls. I felt no dependency on anyone. I have love for everyone, and everyone has love for me. And from this, I could understand that my role is a rather unique one. And so for tomorrow's Amrit Vela and for tomorrow's inculcation dharna, let's see what Dadi's dharna was. And it was interesting today what she said about dharna. The dharna was doing something such as studying knowledge. It wasn't having a desire to do something. So just a desire isn't dharna for her. You had to do what it is you wanted to do. So Dadi Ji's dharna, and one that we could also inculcate in relation to her role in service, is my one and only mantra is, yes, my Lord, I'm present in front of you. Baba is my Lord and Master, and he can give me whatever orders he wants. I have to obey. This is my role. Now, let us experience
आबू की वादियाँ पर्वत की श्रृंखलाएं आबू की वादियाँ पर्वत की श्रृंखलाएं बहते पवन है कहते ये वृक्ष और लताएं सेवाएं याद आए कहे चारों धाम हमको शत शत प्रणाम तुमको दादी प्रणाम तुमको शत शत प्रणाम तुमको दादी प्रणाम तुमको दिन हो पिताश्री का मातेश्वरी का चाहे भूली कभी न दादी अब वालों को बुलाए सम्मान प्यार पाए
शिव जयंती आई, बधाई हो बधाई, अपनी जयंती अपने पापा ने
रूहानी बाप की रूहानी बच्चों को नमस्ते। रूहानी बच्चों की रूहानी बाप को क्यों नमस्ते। बाबा मम्मा नमस्ते, भाई नमस्ते।
Om Shanti. Good night, everyone.